So I've tried this a couple times, one or two little blogs on the computer with my webcam and my new mic. But I have a really hard time concentrating. When I look at the mic, I don't get to say what I'm thinking or what's going on inside my head because I'm staring at this little gray thing that's looking back at me, and it just doesn't feel very personal. But I'm going to try as best I can because I've been watching a lot of webcam or a lot of YouTube users, and I'm really interested in getting myself on there and sharing some of my ideas with you guys. My favorite, probably, and I think it's called a shout out, whatever. CrossMac is my favorite. He's a little bit depressing at times, but I'm a little bit of a silver liner, and it's easy for me to just see that he has some really genuine ideas underneath a little bit of that sadness that he's got going on in his life. But keep smiling, CrossMac. Lately you've been a lot happier in your blogs, and that's nice to see. How did I first get on this YouTube thing? It's kind of an interesting story, that's why I'm going to tell it. Otherwise it'd be a little bit boring if I just one day hopped on and here I am. No, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a nanny, or an au pair is what it's called. I'm originally from Canada, Alberta, Canada, and I'm in Germany, in Cologne, Germany, taking care of a little 11-year-old. Her name is Hannah. She has a nice little dog, Nando. Two parents are Klaus and Bitte. Really hard name to pronounce and say, but she's a really nice lady. Anyway, about how I got onto this YouTube thing, this new family that I'm with, I've been here only for like 3 days, and that's why I have a webcam now, because they actually just had one. But I say a lot. Try and keep my train of thought. That's a space filler. Okay, so I actually came to Germany originally to stay with another family, the Danaz. They have 2 kids, Louis and Vivian, 8 and 9. The father's American, and they all speak really great English. That's why I wanted to go, because I speak absolutely no German at all. But their grandmother got sick. She had a stroke, and a bunch of stuff happened, and this family started to get really stressed and all this stuff, and so then they asked me if I could find another family or if I could go, and I'd only been there like 4 weeks. I was like, what? I mean, my contract was for a year, so I was a little bit freaked out. I just started meeting people here and started setting up my life, and I mean, this was my career. I'd moved all the way from Canada for it, so I was a little bit pissed off. But anyway, I say a lot too. So I went to on the web, and I found this new family and started talking to them. But while this was happening, about 2 weeks I still had to stay with the other family, the Danaz, and things started to get really bad. I discovered that the mother, Martina, actually was the whole reason behind me having to leave. She didn't like me. Thought that was a little bit bizarre. She should have gotten to know me before she invited me into her home, I think, but she always shied away from the computer and the phone, so I never got to talk to her. But anyway, she's this big, crazy German lady who's a little bit stuck in her ways, and she doesn't have a job. She just stays at home. She's a house mom. So I kind of thought it was a little bit retarded that they were paying me to stay at home and take care of their kids while she was there, but I don't know. Apparently she just doesn't want to take care of her own kids. I'm a little bit sour about that. Won't get into it. Anyway, things got really awkward at the house. I didn't really have a job. I don't know if they didn't end up paying me, so I guess I wasn't supposed to work, but they never really said anything, and there's such a language barrier between me and Martina, and she just stopped talking to me. The kids started to get really, really mean, like Louis, little boy, he's 8. He normally is really affectionate. Usually he hugs and says I love you before he goes to bed and things, and one day he slapped me in the face and he said I could kill you, like just, and I knew it was something that his mother had been saying, but I didn't really clue in as to what was going on. Anyway, whole long story short, things were really awkward. I spent a lot of time downstairs in my room on the computer, and I found YouTube. And needless to say, it got me through a really tough, crazy foreign country experience. And so now I'd like to share a little bit of my worldly views and opinions and things, because I'm in a much better place. I'm a lot happier, and yeah, I look forward to talking to you some more, and hope I didn't bore you too much. That's the first part of my new German experience. Talk to y'all later.